I don't trust papers. I read them all. I look for the crack in the fabric. You know, you just sit and figure it out. The economy's messed up, and you turn on TV, and they got someone from from Oxford, the London School of Economics. They're trying to figure that bullshit out. Listen, you don't need no white boy or white girl from Oxford to figure out what's happening. In America, you turn on TV, and some of the sophisticated men's clothing stores in the world, they saying, come in and buy one suit, get 12 for free. The economy fucked up. The games. Somewhere, if you just use fucking wisdom you was born with, huh? You can figure it out. And I can figure much about here in America. I know, and I've said it ever since I've had success. The two most powerful forces in America is the black woman and the black church. Huh? Hear me. Hear me. Now, it probably happens here. They don't tell you you're smart. White folks pay me $40,000 to come to conventions out in Budapest. And they're trying to tap into this. Oh, Mr. Gregory, we're so happy you're here. But before you go on, we'd just like to ask you some questions. What is the most pressing problem on the planet today? And I don't know why you black folks feel like when white folks ask you questions, you got to act all intelligent. I get way back in my ghetto bag. I said, well, I'll be trying to find out where do albinos go after high school? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't see them after high school, they disappear. I'm on airplanes every day, never seen an albino on an airplane. I go talk to jails and mental hospitals, never seen an albino in a mental hospital or in jail. Where did they go? You never turn on TV and you just want to say, that albino raped me. It'd be easy to catch. Where do they go? Mr. Gregory, what's the second most pressing thing on your mind? Well, I'm 80 years old. I'm trying to find out. My wife's 75, we don't have a prescription between the two of us. I've been married 54 years. Oh, wait, damn it, I didn't say I'm happy. I fast. I've been on the longest water fast I've been on was 82 days. The longest juice fast was against the war in Vietnam was 2.5 years. The longest air fast, that's when you don't do nothing but breathe, was 8 days. So someone asked me not too long ago, Mr. Gregory, you've been fasting for 40 years. What does your doctor think? My doctor's been dead 30 years. Stupid questions like, Mr. Gregory, you look so wonderful. How do you know when you're getting old? You know when you're getting old. When somebody compliments those alligator shoes you wearing and you barefooted. You know you're getting old. Your lady or man yell down the stairs, let's run up the stairs and have some quick sex. And you yell back, you know I can just do one or the other. Somewhere. Like I said, I'm 80 years old. I'm really 81 years old. See, I'm born October 12, 1932. So white folks say, no, that's just 80 years. I don't count like white folks count. I count 9 months in my mother's belly, and the 3 months old Pop was begging for. Somewhere when you realize the tricks and the games and realize how important you are. You look at all the Bibles, all of them, and you never see a word in there called smart or intelligent. Great wisdom. So this thug that wanted to control the planet, he changed it to smart and intelligent. Something they can grade and give you a test on. See, if they can grade wisdom, they can build a pyramid. Yeah. People say, it's so wonderful. You've been married to the same woman for 54 years. Explain it simple. First, I got her pregnant. And I remember my mother, she dead. I could hear her saying, no son of mine will ever get a girl pregnant and won't marry you. And that didn't sound bad to me because she didn't say you had to stay with her. My wife said to me, nigga, if you ever leave me, I'll hurt you. Hurt will keep a brother home for a long time. And when you start making big money, there's another word that'll keep you home called half. When I think about how smart you black women are. And most of you don't know what you say. You say stuff to us, and we don't even understand what you say. Kobe Bryant, y'all follow him? Basketball player? You remember when the white woman accused him of raping her in Denver? Remember that? That's how dumb that nigga is. He went home and gave his wife a $4 million diamond ring. Remember that? Let me tell you how smart the sisters are. If a white woman tonight accused me of raping her, and I go back to America tomorrow and give my wife Lillian a $4 million diamond ring, she'll get me 2 more white women. Or she knows there's a matching necklace and bracelet. In America, see, y'all got a problem over here because these white folks ain't dumb like ours. They've been here doing this for a long time. The white folks that run this thing are the same ones that killed Jesus. They done told a nigga like me, call it a good day, I call it a good Friday. You ever thought about that? My poor mother. If she walked in here now, she's been dead for 60 years. If she walked on this stage now, with her niceness and her kindness, you would think God just spit her out. That's how pure and nice. But if you try to convince my mother that Jesus Christ wasn't a Christian, she would stomp your ass to death. Why? Well, she didn't know Christianity never happened till 100 years after Jesus was dead. Word. She didn't know that. She didn't know that they killed his brother James the same way they killed him too. Huh? She read King James Version of the Bible. She didn't know King James was King of England. She didn't know that. She don't even know where he came from. She didn't know that King James was such a weird, strange homosexual. He hated women so bad, he killed his mom. And his lover was Lord Buckingham, who Buckingham Palace is He didn't say this is God's version, or Jesus' version, or Buddha's version, or Muhammad's version.